And we are live.
Hey, how you doing, everyone? My name is Malik Amir, and I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about some blockchain technology that we just encountered over the last 30 days. And it's something that's electrifying. We also have a partner, which is called Mavie, and most of us are in the affiliate side of the Mavie platform. And what we're going to be going over today is the actual DeFi side of the platform. So we're going to show you decentralized finance. This is not something that you have to learn today, and this is something that's totally separate from Mavie, okay? So Mavie is just the affiliate arm that actually promotes and has the right to profit share for the blockchain of Ultron. And what we're going to be learning today is the more technical side of how you can actually bridge, how you can actually stake, and how you can actually farm. And this is something that's totally separate from the Mavie platform. So don't feel confused and get to the point where you say, hey, Mavie is confusing or anything like that, because this is something that's totally separate from Mavie. And this is something that you can learn at your own pace, or you can learn it at your own rate, okay? So I'm gonna pass it over to the host for today, Mrs. Michelle Grote. She's a leader on this team. She's helping people from all over the world, and she's a phenomenal person as well. So go ahead and take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Malik. Oh my gosh, I was so honored and humbled when you asked me to do this for you. Yeah, I want to say that, it's simple to purchase here with Mavie. It's simple to market it, and we're empowering people. I'm all about easy peasy simplicity, and I've found it, and I know this is super powerful. So, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Ultron, but I know it's big because of the people we are attracting, such as Brian, expert in DeFi, and I know it's going to last. I have huge goosies, and I think that's why I've been able to build a pretty big community. So I just want to introduce Brian tonight. He is an expert in the DeFi space. He's also one of us and is a new member of the AI Global Legends. He's building a big team here, and he's super excited to share how you can actually swap and farm within Metamask. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Michelle. So my name is Brian Lathe, and I'm in Minnesota, and I've been doing crypto DeFi since right after Christmas last year, right after Christmas in 2021, and I've had quite a bit of success right up until the time that unfortunately the whole market seemed to take a little bit of a tumble, but things are coming back around, and the timing for Ultron here is just absolutely phenomenal, because I'm going to share you just how wonderful and amazing this is. So I just want to preface this again by saying I have shared kind of, some basic concepts of DeFi with about 50 to 100 people or so. And my experience is a lot of people don't get it. So if you're not getting it, or this, you feel this is a little too confusing or anything, don't worry about that. You have a whole bunch of time. This is brand new. You haven't missed anything. We're just getting started. This is only a couple hours old. It's not like it's been around for a long time. So there's plenty of time to learn this, and keep watching. We're recording this, so keep watching the video over and over again. Keep asking people questions. And as time goes on, more people will understand this. There will be more resources and more training and more of everything available to understand this. So the ULX coin, which is what you get when you purchase a staking hub with Mavie, is also the same coin that you use on the Ultron blockchain. So I'm going to be talking about the Ultron blockchain here, but because you can't just go to like an exchange right now and buy this coin, we have to do something called bridging. So on this website called ultronswap.com, you can come up here and click on this link that says bridge. And then the other thing you need to do is you need to set up a MetaMask. And there's a lot of tutorials and stuff on YouTube and various other places that'll explain to you how to set up a MetaMask. But you basically want to come in here and make sure that you have an Ultron network. So there's a whole bunch of different networks in here. You want to make sure you have one that has all the configurations necessary to be connected onto the Ultron. And then when you come here, there'll be a link right here that'll say connect wallet. My wallet's already connected, so it'll show my wallet address there, but you'll connect your wallet, and then that'll bring up MetaMask, and you'll connect So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to disconnect so that I can show how that works really quick here. So connected sites, I got a whole bunch. So let's see if I can find my Ultron. Might be toward the bottom. If I can't find this real quick, I'll just skip it. But yeah, it's probably gonna take me too long to find it because I got a big, huge list of sites I'm connected to. But generally, if you're not connected already, it'll say connect wallet right here. You'll click on that, and then that'll take you through the MetaMask. You'll have to do an accept on your MetaMask, and then after that whole accept process and connection process is complete, you'll see your wallet address here, and then that'll match the numbers that you see here. Will match. Trying to get this to pop up again. Will match the number right here because this is your wallet address. So so once you've got all that completed, on the bridge itself, I'm going to go to the home page here and show you. You can connect to the bridge through Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Phantom, Polygon, and Avalanche. Now, of these, Binance Smart Chain might be the most popular because you can do this through KuCoin Exchange, and you can also do it through Binance.us. So the other thing you want to do with your MetaMask is you want to make sure that you have a Binance Smart Chain configuration. Okay, whoops. Yeah, a Binance Smart Chain configuration where BNB will be the main token. So what I did, here's what I did, and there's a lot of potential ways that you can do this. But what I did is I took Cash App, okay, and I purchased some Bitcoin inside of Cash App, and then I sent that Bitcoin to KuCoin. Okay, so KuCoin is an exchange, and then I traded that Bitcoin for BNB coin, and then I sent the BNB coin to my MetaMask. So if you've never done that before, that's going to take a little bit of a learning process because you want to make sure that you get the networks and everything all set up correctly to be able to send it over to your MetaMask. So you're going to be looking for the BEP20 network to send it from either Binance US or KuCoin over to MetaMask here. Then once it's inside MetaMask, you want to click on your BNB, and then you want to click on swap. Okay, so you'll have BNB, and you need a minimum of $12 to get across the bridge. So you want to make sure you have at least $12 here. So every time you want to bridge money over, make sure you have at least $12. And then I've got some things here in the way, so I'm gonna try to move some things in my screen here. Okay, so then you want to swap it. What I did is I swapped it over to USDT Tether. And the other option is you could swap it into USDC. But I'll show you in a bit why the reason why I chose USDT. So then you swap it all over. And you cannot swap all of your BNB over because BNB is also used here on the Binance Smart Chain to pay gas fees. So you need to leave a little bit of BNB left over, but make sure you swap at least $12 over. And then when all the information is populated in here, you'll see a swap button appear. And then that'll go through your MetaMask. You have to accept it and approve it and all that. And then you'll have USDT in addition to some BNB. You're going to have then USDT in your MetaMask in addition to the BNB. I've got some other coins in there. But once you've got the USDT in your MetaMask on the BNB side, then you come over here to the bridge and you want to make sure that the BSC, which is the BNB Smart Chain or Binance Smart Chain, you want to make sure that that is over here. Now, if what I've found out is most of the time it's easier to click on this and then choose the Binance Smart Chain on that side. And then you can click this and it'll get it over here. So you want to get that over here. And then what it's going to do to MetaMask is it's going to make sure that you want to connect Ultron to MetaMask on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's going to go through that again. And then BSC will show up over here. And then you choose Ultron on this side. So you want to make sure that it says chain from BSC and then chain to Ultron. And then when you click on this and then select your USDT, it's going to show in your wallet how much you have. So you can go ahead and click max, and then it's going to transfer. When you click that max, it's going to transfer all of the USDT that you have and available to transfer. It's going to populate that right there. So right now it says the amount entered is below the minimum bridge amount. That's because right now that's the case with mine. And the minimum bridge amount, I'm not sure exactly where it's written, but the minimum amount is $12. Okay, I think it's written right here, $12. So, and then the maximum is 2 million. So, so once you've got that all set up, then this will light up as a button that you can click. You'll bridge the token, and then that'll go through your MetaMask. There might be a bunch of things you have to click. And then this process might take, so just have a little bit of patience. It might take up to about a minute or so. But when all that happens, you're going to be able to go and look at your MetaMask on the Ultron side. And you're going to have some USDT, and you're going to have 0.01 ULX. So here's the beautiful thing is, I don't know if anybody's ever bridged tokens before. I've bridged tokens over before. Especially if you're not bridging, say, for example, if you're not bridging BNB over to Binance Smart Chain, if you're not bridging AVAX over to Avalanche and so forth, if you're not bridging that main coin over, and in this case, we can't, because right now we can't buy ULX coin on an exchange. We have to buy like Binance and trade it into USDT, something like that. So then we're bridging over USDT, which is not the gas fee token. If we only had USDT over here, we'd be stuck. We wouldn't have a gas fee. We wouldn't have any ULX to pay our gas fees. So one of the nice things that they do with this whole bridging mechanism is they give us 0.01 ULX, and that's enough to do a transaction. So once you have your USDT swap or bridged over, then you click on the swap feature, and you can choose USDT, and what you want to swap it into is ULX. So you choose ULX down here. So where we're headed with this is we're eventually going to go into the farms. Okay. So I'm going to give you the thinking and the thought process behind this is we're going to create a liquidity pair that is 50% USDT and 50% ULX. And let's just give the example that you brought over $12. Now, half of that would be $6. You don't want to have $6 of USDT at the end of this transaction. You actually want to have more ULX, because the reason for that is ULX is the gas fee token. You need the gas fee token. You always need to have a supply of that to pay gas fees, or you get stuck. So, so what I did is I made it so I had $7 of ULX, and I had less USDT. So it would give, in that case, if you brought over $12, it would give you $5 USDT and $7 ULX. That's a combination that'll work. And then you go ahead and swap that, and then you'll have that. So then what you do is you click on the farm. And by the way, when you go through the swap process, every one of these transactions is actually going to go through your MetaMask wallet. So every time so don't, when this pops up like that's a normal process. It's just you approve everything. You approve all these transactions through your wallet. Then you go over here to farm, and you open this one up. So I'm going to just explain this a little bit. This one here is USDT, USDC, and that 54% is amazing, because most other blockchains are probably only paying about 5% for this liquidity pair right here. So this is really, really, really amazing. If some people who understand crypto DeFi a lot, you share this with them, they're going to be like, wow, I want in this right now, just because of how amazing this is. But USDC ULX is paying 209% per year. The rewards are in the ULX coin. So the rewards for all of these are in the ULX coin. So let's say right now it's almost 3 cents for a ULX coin, but let's say in a couple of days, let's say it's 4 cents. But right now you're earning coins at 3 cents. So even though you're earning 209%, if you're earning more coins and the coin value grows, you're also able to have your coins appreciate with that growth. So you're potentially can earn, you know, two ways if the coin continues to grow like it has been in the past. But I just want to make sure everybody understands. Past results are not always an indication of future results, and these percentages will drop when this liquidity number goes up. What this liquidity number shows is that there's $1,100,000 of people who have invested into this liquidity pair right here. And as this goes up, this reward amount will go down. Okay. So I'm not making any kind of promise that this is going to stay 209% and this is going to stay 327%. Now, in terms of percentages, you might hear people out on the internet saying, oh, I'm going to make 1% a day. Okay. Well, 1% a day would be 365% on this APR. And this is 327%. So you're making just under 1% a day. You're making really, really good money. And then if the coin that you're earning increases, you're really making a lot of money. So this is a really amazing thing. So what we have right now in our wallet is we have some ULX tokens and we also have some USDT tokens. And what we want to do is we want to create this liquidity pair. So in order to do that, when you first go into this, see unstake and harvest, I'm gonna have to make sure I find out where the exact link is to do that. But when I first did it, there was a link that said create the liquidity pair, and I just clicked on it. What that does is it takes you over to this liquidity screen. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be choosing USDT on one side and choosing ULX on the other side. And then the best thing to do is max out the USDT because that's the one you have the least amount of. So then what that's going to do is that's going to create your 50-50 balance where you have 50% USDT and 50% ULX. And then you click on supply. That's going to go through your wallet. And what that does right there is that creates that liquidity pair for you. Okay. So now you can then farm that liquidity pair. So then that's when you right here, this stake button, actually, I think the reason this stake button is not showing up is probably because I don't have any liquidity pairs right now. But if I had some, I believe this stake button would appear. So you would click the stake button, and then there's going to be a max. I'll click unstake here just to show you. If I were to click stake, there would be a max button that I could click, and then that'll populate the quantity of liquidity pair that you have, and then you can click confirm. It'll go through your wallet, and then you'll be staking it. So you don't want to unstake it unless you really want to withdraw all your money out of it. By staking, you're putting that liquidity pair in here so that it starts earning this APR. So I did this only yesterday. And I'm going to show you this thing has a beautiful thing called a portfolio button. I haven't seen this on any other project out there on the internet. So this is really, really, really wonderful because you can find all this information, but you have to go to a whole bunch of different pages to find everything. So by clicking on this one portfolio thing, it'll tell you how much ULX is in your wallet. It'll tell you how many are in your wallet versus how many you have staked. So it gives you it gives you the numbers as well as a graph, and it also gives you the total value. And then it says when it was last updated, which is basically right now at this time. And then under staked, it'll show you that I have $8.89 staked between this liquidity pair. And I did that a day ago. I did it yesterday. So it'll show you, some kind of your recent transactions. And in that period of time, I have earned 3.49 ULX tokens. Now, if I want to harvest those, I can harvest those at any time. I would just click on this harvest. And another beautiful thing about that is if you wanted to diversify and you wanted to get some liquidity in this one, some liquidity in this one, and some liquidity in this one, you can definitely do that. You can choose any of these that you want to in any quantity, any amount that you want to. But let's say you chose a couple, okay? Over here on this portfolio, let's say if you chose 2, this would say harvest farms and it would have a 2 in there. Or if you chose 3, it would say harvest farms and it would have a 3 in there. On most platforms, when you want to harvest, you have to open up every screen and click harvest. And then you've got to open up this screen and click harvest. And then you've got to open up this screen and click harvest. So if you've got a couple different investments going, you have to click harvest several times. And each time you click harvest, you're paying a gas fee to get those tokens in your wallet. What's beautiful about this is you can harvest everything through one click and you're only paying 1 gas fee. So that's absolutely beautiful. So that's accessible on the portfolio screen. It's also accessible on the farm screen. So now as this grows, there's going to be more coins and more potential for more things to have liquidity with. And that's also beautiful. So, maybe what I'm thinking is they're going to probably work with these coins that we bridge over. These main coins like Phantom, Polygon, Avalanche, BNB, and Ethereum, they are very likely going to have those show up as liquidity pairs with USDC and ULX. And then it'll just be more ways that we can earn ULX. And you'll have more things show up on your harvest. And by one click, we can harvest it all. So the harvesting is going to cost. I'll just show what, I'm not going to actually do it, but I'll kind of show what'll happen. When you click on this, it is going to bring up this little screen comes up, but it also shows the wallet. And it's going to charge me 0.00304566 ULX. Now that's not 3 cents or whatever. This is ULX coins. Okay. And right now each ULX coin is about 3 cents. So that's a very, very small fraction of a penny. So it's not bad. Okay. But I'm not going to, at this point, with only having 3.5 rewards, I'm not going to be pulling this out every day. I'm going to wait at least a week before I pull this out, just to kind of minimize how much ULX I'm actually spending to claim my rewards. Now, once I get this token, I'm going to sell some of it back into USDT and then increase my staking here. I'm going to create the liquidity pair more, and then I'm going to increase my staking. So the amount that I will be growing basically this amount, and then I'll be getting more and more rewards. And then every time I get a paycheck, I'm going to bring some money. I'm going to bridge more money over and then buy that as well. And keep increasing this so I can keep getting more and more rewards. And eventually, like right now, it's got a value of 10 cents. It's going to be much higher than 10 cents, especially when I harvest it on a weekly basis. It'll be really, really, really nice. So that's basically what I want to share at this point, and I'll turn it back over to Michelle.
Wow. Thank you, Brian. That's so amazing. I feel like I have another tool to like empower myself, that's what I love about this community. There are so many people who know so much more than I do. And just from plugging into the legends and following the leaders, like I can really empower myself, Thank you so much for taking your time. It has been absolutely wonderful. Oh, wait, we've got Ron. He entered the waiting room. Let me just gonna let him in here. Yeah, so I really don't have any questions. I'm gonna watch this and watch this and watch this, and I'm one that likes to take action, so I'm actually going to do this for myself tonight.
Yeah, so if anybody does want to do this, and you get stuck, which might happen, don't worry about that. You know, just reach out to me, ask questions. I can get on a Zoom, we can share each other's screens, and I can kind of help you through this.
Brian, thank you so much for taking your time. You're truly wonderful. I really, really appreciate it. With that, I guess we'll end it here. And yeah, you guys have a great day, morning, night, whatever, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in.